Recording now.
Okay.
Okay, folks. I'd like to thank everybody. Let me start muting people now, okay? Wow. Okay, folks. I just muted everybody. Oh my God. Look at crypto magnet, everybody. How does a man do that? How does he do it? Wow. Woo. Oh my God. What in the world? What in the world do we have here in the Philippines? I mean, I know y'all, listen, I know by my wife Merlene, I know how creative she can be. Now see what I just can't believe this. I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. Oh my God, this is gonna be on the blog for sure. Oh, by the way, I sent the link to our admin. Hopefully the admin will show up. And I'm hoping that MBay will show up too. Because I guess y'all saw all the for people that was in yesterday's broadcast that was put on the blog. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna ask the person this question. Is your cement wet or dry? Is your cement wet or dry? It should be wet. It should be wet. Your cement, as we cement our place in this society, in this Kringle society, our community, our private community, is your cement wet or dry? Now I'm gonna keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind as I go through this. Okay. Now, I have several people here already, and probably more to come. Share this, folks. Share the Zoom link to people. Okay. Now, folks, there will be an announcement tomorrow at the broadcasters meeting. Just letting y'all know, there'll be a big announcement. So be prepared. You don't want, I'm telling y'all now, if you're a broadcaster, you better get people there for this announcement. Okay? Just letting you know, get them there. See, can y'all reach Brother Godwin Winter or whoever it is out there in Ghana? See, can y'all reach Brother John Wood? John Wood. I want to see John Wood here too, if he's available. If he's available, he could be busy in Ghana somewhere. If y'all can reach him, try to reach him in Ghana. Okay. All right. Now a lot of y'all know who I am. Y'all know my name. Y'all know who I am. My name is Stephen Cuffey. I'm one of the leaders here in the TBC community, and I didn't become that way overnight. Because see, back in April of 2018, nobody knew who I was. But I knew eventually I would reach this plateau. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. I wasn't doubting myself. I said, watch, I'm gonna put a fast one on this whole big lot of people. I got people that I've never seen here before. This is great. This is great. This is awesome. Okay. All right, folks. Let me see how many people we got. 14 with myself. All right. Let me go to share the screen. First, you're gonna see the Zoom, and I'm gonna go to our blog here. And first, this one here, everybody know what this is. Filipinos understand the importance of cement. This was my brother Paulinero out of the Philippines, and he did this one today, I believe. I believe it was today. Now y'all can't really hear this, but you just can see his face here. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward here a minute. Fast forward a little bit here a minute. So you can see. Okay, now who do you see in these pictures? Who do you see? You see Paulinero, you see Amanda, and also Brother Tindy. Okay. I don't see Brother Tindy here. I don't want to. Let me see if I can send him If anybody can send this brother here, the Zoom link, because he usually here. I really want him here too, out of Nigeria. Because him and his brother Gabriel was here yesterday. Okay, they were here yesterday. And I just sent it to him. I want to make sure he's here. If he's not here, all right. I just sent it to him. But anyway, this was a great broadcast that I was actually listening to it, but I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't with them talking. I just want to see how everybody else doing their broadcast and what you're saying, because I'm listening to everybody, making sure everybody's on the right path. Everybody's in the right path, saying the right things. And I'm hearing, guess what? The right things. Y'all on point. Everybody's on point. See, if everybody's unified and aligned, see how magnificent things can go. Now, y'all saw my broadcast I did yesterday on the blog. Y'all saw a lot of people there. And everybody, like Berdine said to me earlier today, said we were all on point, and she wants to let people know. Let me bring her in right now, just so she can tell you herself what she felt what the broadcast yesterday. Hold on, let me unmute Berdine. Berdine, will you let people know what you told me this morning?
Yeah, baby, I'm so proud to all of them. They are on point, very smart. They're all very smart, on point. And I'm so happy.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you. Thank you. All right. She wanted to let people know that yesterday, y'all were really on point yesterday. So let us keep this going today. I can't, forgive me, y'all. I can't stop looking at Crypto Magnet right now. And I see his mouth moving, but I see this face, and I'm saying, how does he do that? That is magnificent. All right. Great job, Crypto Magnet. Okay, now, this was a great broadcast early today. Our leaders in action. All right. The next one says, how much time left how much left in the global economic collapse? Well, folks, I don't know if you're aware of this, but back in 2008, the same time Bitcoin came around, there was an economic collapse, global. Now, people in the US, I'm telling you, they lost thousands and thousands and thousands of their cash in the stock market and other investments that we have here in the United States. I can remember being at work as a probation officer, and I'm hearing some of the people saying, oh, I just lost all my earnings. They were just crying. They were so upset. Well, they're forecasting that happening coming up again. Not just in the United States, but, a lot of people follow their economics based on how United States do theirs. So if the United States have some problems collapsing economically, that's going to happen. Okay? But are we worried about collapsing in TBC? No. We're not going to collapse, folks. As long as we, cement our place, our birthright here in the Billion Coin, okay? Now, I'm not going to play this. You can go and play this later, all right? All right, let's keep going. This one says, should TBC exist? This is my brother, Keith Pyle, his 281st out of New Zealand. Him and Bex Pyle do their married couple out of New Zealand, who do a fine job in their TBC broadcast. Okay? Excellent, excellent. All right? All right? All right, so let's keep going. Now, I'm going to go over this, and I know that some people already went over this in their broadcast, but I'm going to go over it, because y'all know I take my time to emphasize admin points. All right? This one right here. It says, keep your cement wet while you are building. Because guess what? If cement is hard, like you see a brick wall, you see bricks and a mortar between that cement, that cement and mortar are the same thing in that case. It's hard. You can't get it back to that safe state anymore. Once it dries, it's it. It's it. Your cement is dry, is it. You can't put more brick in that cement. When it dries, it's in a stable form, and it's like a statue almost. So I asked you in the beginning when I started this, are your cement wet for each one of you? Okay? Because if it's not, then guess what you're not doing? You're not building this community. You're not building this community if your cement is not wet. Keep it wet. The ones behind you, they're dry. Okay? The one you've already brought into TBC and have what? Trained them, they are dry. All right? All right, let's keep going. Now, y'all see a poster here. Are you a cash center? This is Bitcoin, this is Litecoin, and this is Ethereum. They are the signs. See, I know this because I study cryptocurrency. I know what their signs are. Are you a seller of the coin, of our coin here? To buyers that's getting cash like Brother Yusuf showed us yesterday. Are y'all being a Yusuf here? See, Yusuf is a cash center. He knows how to cash flow. If you're not cash flowing, then you are not building our community. That's another way to build our community. So let me go on. It states, now tomorrow's the last day of September. And you know it's only 30 days in September. That's not 31 days in September, it's 30 days. So you know the next day is October 1st. So this reads as such. October 1st, the day we will cement all the September growth. It's only 2 days away. But your cement, is your cement, like I asked you all today, is it wet or dry? Perhaps you have succeeded in collecting a commitment. We're not talking about yesterday, a commitment, right? A commitment from each of your personal referrals to make their payments of the admin fee on October 1st. And it says, and even with the teams below them all. But how are they going to be able to make their payments? The answer is how will the answer is how will determine your cement is wet or dry. If they don't know how, then your cement is dry. You get that, folks? Think about that now. If you're not training people, then your cement is dry. So we got a lot of people dry out there in the community because they're not training anybody or not bringing anybody to TBC or never have. Okay? And it goes on to say, if they don't know how, then your cement is dry like powder and useless. So make sure that your cement is wet by helping all of them know how they can make the admin fee payment on October 1st. Do they already have Bitcoin or one of the other coins admin accepts, like Litecoin and Ethereum? Most of our newest members never ever heard of Bitcoin. So don't assume that they will have Bitcoin already. Most only have cash fiat money. Are you starting to see how important the specific preparation is now? Right now, you should be collecting your referrals to TBC leaders local to them. These referrals will have the ability to convert cash into bulk payments of Bitcoin. Then an upfront plan should be being put in place so that your referrals now exactly know. It says, let me see if I can read it here. Know exactly how they are going to complete all the steps needed to make the admin fee payment on October 1st. Who would they meet with who hand over the cash that would help them get the needed bulk credit or Bitcoin so they can make the payment on time? Plus, you need to prepare your referrals to pay additional 20% to these local leaders for their services as a cash center. See, a lot of y'all forgot about that, didn't you? Y'all forgot that you can make additional 20% as being a cash center. But I didn't forget. Okay? All right. And this is the graph here. I keep on going. It says, if you had purchased a 25-cent Bitcoin on Monday, it says if you had purchased a $25 a Bitcoin on Monday, it would have only been $20 on Tuesday. You know why, right? Because Bitcoin has went down in price. But y'all also know when Bitcoin goes down in value, so does Litecoin and Ethereum. The other cryptocurrencies follow suit with Bitcoin. Okay? Because Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency that we know of its kind. All right? I think I made that point the other day, yesterday or the day before. That is the main problem of holding on to Bitcoin. You could lose a lot of value even in just one day. That's true, because it's a market-based coin. It goes up and down in value. See, that was a 20% drop in just one day. That's right. So you need to understand that the cash center's fee of 20% is very reasonable, considering the volatility of market-based coins such as Bitcoin. The 20% fee is about $5 to $6. So prepare your referrals to have enough to cover the cost on top of the admin fee. This is all part of the how, in order to keep your cement what? Wet. Keep everything in perspective. The pathway out of poverty, and notice the words in bold, out of poverty is not what? Free. Even if admin credits allow them to get started for free, do your referrals have an alternative to become a millionaire so fast that's less expensive? If anyone can answer that question with a yes, I like to know as soon as possible. Admin said, would like to know as soon as possible. You know that you can become a millionaire like that. Because as far as I know, TBC is the least expensive path to become a millionaire in the world. Bitcoin bounties have the power to lift poor person out of poverty super fast. Bitcoin bounties, he said, Bitcoin bounties have the power to lift a poor person out of poverty super fast. The end of the TBC distribution, the end of the TBC distribution phase is coming sooner than most of you realize. TBC merchants are pouring in very fast now because of the merchant promo that we now have, by the way, that we have now here in September. So if anyone balks at the cost of doing TBC this way, then you should ask that person, what is the cost of not doing TBC? It's just, what is the cost of not doing TBC? Okay? So folks, we got to make sure that our cement is wet while building this community. That's training everybody that come on board. Yes, we got to cement the October 1st, but we also got to cement, keep it wet, okay? All right, now I'll go to the next one here. This is the one I did yesterday. It says, Stephen Covey's selfless service unites TBC leaders to carry one voice. We had a very good discussion yesterday that Merlin just talked about to you all, congratulating you all from yesterday. Donna was there, you know, Godwin Winter and some other people that's here today was there, you know, along with Merlin was here with me, okay? And it appeared here. And the admin says at the bottom, this is the best TBC broadcast Stephen Covey has ever done. This is must-see TV. And yes, it is. I've gotten a lot of people have shared that post when I put it on Merlin our Facebook page timeline. I've had a lot of people share it and congratulated me. I'd like to thank everybody that was there yesterday and also here today. Thank you. All right, let me go on. And I think that's Yeah, that's basically all of that. Now, I'm going to go to the screencast back off for just one moment to see how we're doing in our contest, because I know this is the last day. Okay. Somebody from India like they're going to win the English one. Wow. And from Ghana as well as Cameroon. Wow. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4 in third place. It got 4 people in third place. Wow. Wow, they're going to split up that third place. It looked like if it stays this way. Okay. But we're on hours away from ending. Like maybe like 2 or 3 hours now. Wow. See, all these 3 digits have been trained. Every one of these 3 digit paid signups have been trained, folks. I'm telling you that now. By admin, either Mbae or Ace Fletcher. One of the 3, folks. Excellent. Excellent job. All right, let's go to French. Brother Mbae should be at 300. Yep, close to 400. Wow. He's turning up since he got back. Wow, 362. His bird dogs out there working. All right, we got somebody from Cameroon, and one of his trainers, probably Mr. Samuel, who is the Sinbun host, French Sinbun host. He's at 103, and then we got somebody else in Nigeria at 72. Okay, that's clear cut there. Let's see, Takala. Ace Fletcher, 206. Awesome job. Wow. Whoa. Mary Lou Brown, she's at second place. You know, she got second or third last week. That's excellent. She's at 103. Wow. And then we got somebody from Cameroon that's tied with somebody from Nigeria at 100. And then that person there is 99. So we'll see what happens in the next few hours. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, folks, let's get ready to come out of this now. I'm gonna that's got quite a few people here. Okay, let me start with my wife first. Let me see here. Renee, how you doing, dear?
I'm doing good, honey. How?
Go ahead.
Hello, everybody.
She's just saying hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's waving. Okay.
Yeah, I see, babe.
Okay, good, very good. She see everybody. She see everybody. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do all the Let me see. I'm gonna see. Let me do all the females first. I did you. Let me see if I see another female other than Amanda. Amanda, how you doing there?
I'm doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for this opportunity to join in this Zoom meeting. Because I want to join, really. I am very happy because every broadcaster support each other, and thank you for the guest meet tonight, Mr. Tendi. Really great and powerful discussion about the TBC community, and I am so happy for him.
Great. And Brother Gabe, I want you to make sure to reach out to Brother, see your brother Tendi, because I don't see him here right now.
Yes, yeah, I called him. His battery was low.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought you had. Okay, thank you, sir. All right, let's go back. Let's go to you, Mr. Gabriel. How you doing there, brother?
I'm fine. Coffee. Good evening, everybody.
So let me ask you. Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Pardon?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Yeah. Thank you so much for that question. I think my cement is wet.
There you go. There you go.
My cement is wet. Just like admin emphasized that we need to cement our progress. We need to consolidate our progress. So, and admin made it clear that a dry cement will not hold anything at all. It has to be wet. It has to be mixed with water in order for it to be effective. So now is the time for all great TBCians around the globe to step up and truly act on this great topic that has been just introduced by cementing our progress. Okay, this because admin made mention of TBC moving to its own blockchain. I believe that a great cryptocurrency like TBC should not be on a party, should not be on a third-party blockchain. I think TBC is the only cryptocurrency that has a mission and a vision, which is to eradicate poverty globally and create abundance. So, all TBCians in the house, all our leaders need to keep their cement dry in order for them to enhance the development of TBC. And sir, TBC, it now calls for unity again. This point, at this juncture, admin is trying to emphasize the concept of unity because, just like you said, Mr. Steven, the other day, that as people can dethrone a government. People have power when they are united. When people are united, then there is no limit to what they can achieve.
That's right.
There is no limit to what they can achieve. If only people can unite, and presently this is what we need in TBC, to unify our progress and cement our progress. And that is why I say my cement is very, very wet. My cement is wet. In fact, my cement is extra wet, sir.
That's right.
So, yeah, I crave the indulgence of all the TBC leaders in the house to try and assist and support admin in this new development by cementing our progress. Because and everybody must play his own part. Admin once said, our mission is great, our mission is awesome, and in order for us to progress, each and every one of us has a part to play in this. TBC is a community, so everybody must act according to the principle of unity. Unity is the watchword here. Unity is the watchword, and TBCians in the house, if we can only unite, do things that we bring more progress to the TBC community, then I see us going places. So, as for me and Brother Tindido is not here tonight, we are trying our possible best to enhance and amplify the concept of TBC, because I think presently we have about 2,000 cryptocurrency on the coin market cap, but they follow the pattern of Bitcoin. This is because when Bitcoin drops, all other cryptocurrencies drop. When Bitcoin rises, other cryptocurrencies rises, and that is why TBC admin is infinite wisdom has to bring on TBC, which is completely out of, or this is what I call thinking out of the box. TBC admin thought out of the box, and he brought the concept of TBC. And TBC will go place because TBC has human how will I even put this out? TBC is human-centric. People are the owners of their own wealth. We are stewards. God sent TBC. I used to tell my friends that TBC is God's hand reaching out directly to help humanity. TBC is God's hand reaching out to help humanity. And we must, as a matter of fact, act with urgency to cement our growth in TBC community. We have to act, I keep on saying this, we have to unify. We have to work in unity, because united we stand, divided we fall. If we are divided, definitely our house is going to fall. But if we are united, then the sky is going to be our starting point. So this is what I have to say. This is my little contribution tonight, and I would like all TBC leaders to emulate and go by what admin has said. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. So true what you said. So true. Very powerful. I love it. I love what you just said. Great information. You're right on point. We're still there, folks. Let's keep this going. Okay. Let me go to let me switch out. Let me see. Is Mr. Hold on a minute. I saw him, but I don't see him now. I saw Mr. John Wood, but then he disappeared. So I go down to Mr. Mizanor. How you doing, Mizanor, from the Bangladesh community?
Thank you, sir. Fine, everything is well. Thank you, all of our viewers.
Let me ask you a question. Is
Yes,
your cement wet or is it dry?
well, it's very clear for us, and we know now in the plan of the TBC. And today I want to declare two types of good news from our community. And TBC one family is big family, and we need to this family for 1 billion people. This is our mission, and we working hard. All of in the leader with us, and try to build up our TBC community. Is a first. Second, it's very important in cement. This is very, very important, because I was today to speak with just admin. He need the also block. We need to 50,000 people to payment for in 1st October. Then we can build in admin can build the new blockchain. Is a powerful for the 10 of the top blockchain they have, like Bitcoin, like Litecoin. That's why we admin need to help for us, and this is very important. From the you can build up in community, but without cement, brick not strong, and building not strong. That's why every recruiter try to the October 1st and tomorrow is very important. Tomorrow pay, and is I think is we now is going to be a moon, because we need to develop two sides. One for community build up, and plus changing for our technology, because then we have the same technology, the another cryptocurrency. Then we have 50 million people, 60 million people every day known about the digital currency. Is in 99.9% still now. But the same technology then we have in our TBC, then other cryptocurrency people looking for us, and people buy, and exponentially more growth. That's why we need to build. Its foundation is soon okay. Now we have a good leader for us, Gabriel, the Amada, and Yusuf Sumaile, and MB Derek. We have so happy for, and I say again, the TBC for you, TBC for me, TBC for everyone. And we need to manage, we need to help in TBC admin to build up. And I think, you don't know, also admin one time incoming for us and say, I am the admin. Just wait and see. We need to build up now to show admin that we can do it. Well, and thank you. Tomorrow, 1st October, please. Payment is very important, because 50,000 people then pay the part, they can start the build up blockchain. Well, maybe I think is next 4, 5, 6 months, 8 months. But we need to cement. This is my, and thank you very much. Another good news is we have now in 3 contest, Telaluk, France, and English. Now admin want to give more 2 contests. One is Hindi, one is Bangla. So this is, then we build up more people in our country and India also. Now is 9th place of the our chart in India. This is the not coming out of the block also. Just what I talk with the admins at the CP. Just we need to block also, maybe tomorrow come in block. Thank you very much, all of our viewer. Thank you very much, all of our panel leader. And of course, we together make one better world. And TBC is a solution.
Yes, it is. Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, brother. Our Simban host from Bangladesh. Everybody, make sure you're at the broadcasters meeting tomorrow. I had a great kind of a meeting with TBC admin last night. We talked about a lot of things. There's going to be an announcement, and I can't tell you what it is though, but I can tell you this. I was even shocked, but we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? But I say this much: you might want to get everybody, all the broadcasters that's out there, to this next one. Okay, you might want to do that. Put it that way. I think you want to do that. All right. All right, folks. You know, I thought about this person that I'm going to call because, you know, you never know what impact you have on someone when you start doing great broadcasts. See, all y'all broadcasters, you never know the impact you might have on a person. And I didn't know I was going to have this impact because I know that I'm part of the reason why he's having the success he's having. I don't want to say I'm all the reason, but I know I'm just part of it. But Brother Yusuf, brother, you have done some magnificent work out there so far. Your name came up during our conversation with admin yesterday. Your name. So he's really pleased with you. He's really pleased with you. He's really pleased. I want to say admin is really pleased on a lot of you, be honest with you. But we got to go beyond that. We got to go beyond that, okay? So, brother, if I wanted to bring you on now, brother, I want you to keep on doing what you're doing, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Stop. I will never stop. I will never stop. I will keep fire on it. I'm really committed to build a TBC community. I'm ready to build the community. I want to see us on billions at the admin wishes to distribute this coin to in the hands of 1 billion people across the globe. That is our mission. And now we have to concentrate much on the cementing. We're supposed to come together, hold our hands, and cement our community for our future, you know, because bricks work without cement will not be sustainable. So we have to put in more cement to cement our environment, hold hands together to build TBC. Right. That is our mission. Sure. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
All right.
Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Very wet. How can it be dry? When it is dry, that means that is the end. You cannot use it again. It's supposed to be wet at any time. When cement is dry, that means it has been spoiled. So it's supposed to be wet. Mine is very wet. It's more than wet. It will be wet till we get 1 billion across the globe. My cement will never dry.
Putting that brick on the wall and putting a brick on is like building a person, another person, another person, and between that is the cement. Between that is the cement.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. We're supposed to cement our environment. Cement, put hands like this
Right.
I hold
like we locking arms.
Yeah, I hold Stephen Coffey. Stephen Coffey hold
Gabriel,
Madam yeah,
hold her Merlene, hold Crypto Magic, hold
Mizinua,
hold Musa,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, like this.
Daniel, Dada,
that is the,
Mizinua,
yeah,
everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, that is the meaning of cement. We're supposed to hold each other by paying our admin fee every month. That is the meaning of cementing. You know, when you pay your admin fee, that means your cement is wet. When you are not paying, that means it is being dry. So you shouldn't make your cement dry, make it wet to build our community. Sure.
Thank you. Wow.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, let's go to Mr. Crypto Magnet. Mr. Crypto Magnet. Or is it somebody else today? Is it somebody else today? Mr. Crypto Magnet. I want to ask you a question, my magnificent Crypto Magnet. Is is your cement wet or is it dry? I can't hear him. I see a lot of movement, but I can't hear him.
No sound.
Is he a ghost? What's going on, Crypto? Okay, now.
Yes.
Okay, now come on. Is your cement, is it wet or dry?
It's very, very, very wet with iron. So it's a bit solid. So we make our future to cement. So it could be solid and no one can destroy even any trials when our foundation become fully cemented and solid, and no one can destroy it. So let's unite together and we will build our future here in TBC.
Great. Thank you, sir. So true. Okay, let's go to the next person. Let's go to Mr. Simone. How you doing, Mr. Simone? That great country of Italy. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Give me floor.
Let me ask you a question.
Fantastic.
Let me ask you a question before you
Yes.
get started. You know what the question is? Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Thank you, sir. Wonderful questions for give me. Actually, we all know that the cement, the same like brothers Somalia, is a wonderful talked about some few minutes ago. Is a, as like same we are the agree because all of together we are the cement and support our community for the admin and support, and we are really build community and we are the lover TBC community. Just we 1st October every TBCN, I mean 15,000 TBCN, the participate 8 grain of gold. But admin doesn't matter the 8 grain of gold. All of TBC leader every month pay for us. Admin nothing to say, but we are the how is lover TBCN. We are the love and all time we are the talked about. We love TBC, we working TBC, but payment for the issue. But just only 15,000 talked about something block clearly. 15,000 people payment, and we are the cement growing build community. And because our 1st January 2020 is the new technology blockchain come with us and wonderful concept our community and build, and so exciting because cement is a water proof and water dry, and we are the every Marlin and Amada, also our brother Mijanur Rahman, also Dada, Sharif Khan, Shohag Ahmed, Crypto Magnet, all over the person is a great person, cement working. And also Esflater, heavy hitter, Ambideric brother, heavy hitter, the cement build. That's right. And the 1st October, please. So every guys, 1st October, participate 8 grain of gold. And this, and we are the growing the build community. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much. Great information, folks. Great information. Let's go to Mr. None other but Mr. Powerful, Mr. John Wood out of Ghana, one of our leaders in Ghana.
Yeah, Mr. Gobi, thank you very much. I came late. I went to somewhere, so
no problem. No problem. I was asking for you. I
call.
was asking for you because I wanted to hear from you.
Yeah, you know, to cement.
Let me stop you a minute. Let me stop you because I forgot. I know you can get going. Before you get going, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Is your cement wet or is it dry?
It's a dry. It's a dry because I started building it from 3 months ago. So what I'm doing is I'm building up. You need, you know, without you pouring water on the cement, it can never be concrete. So you need to pour the water on the cement. So you need to call your
put some water, make it wet.
Yes, call your downlines or your business partners and motivate them. And they also call their referrals and motivate them to pay the wallet fee. And we move on because we want to use the new blockchain. We want to use the new blockchain. We need a new blockchain to be like the world standard blockchain. And by we securing our blockchain, we can move a lot of people. We can shift the humanity into TBC community. But let me tell you, the leaders, we are like a backbone of the TBC. Especially with the leaders, we have more than one TBC. We must take action. Talk to people. You know, people are there. You know, if you don't talk to them or your downlines, your referrals, you don't talk to them, they don't know what is going on there. In fact, there's a lot of people we register them. Every day they just check their wallet to see whether their coin is secure, and they don't know what is going on in the clinical system. Some their wallet is expired. They need to renew, and you have to tell them. You have to create the vision to your people. If you don't create the vision to them, they don't know the benefit or the significance of TBC. You have to tell them, look, where we are moving. Now the whole world is moving to crypto. We have the only crypto that is backed by people, and our price is measured in gold, which can never be manipulated by the elite. Let them know that if they don't do it today, tomorrow, especially those who don't have TBC at all, at least they don't have even criminals. Motivate them. Let them know the system. Open up the system to them. Train them. Give them the mentorship to know how to cash flow, how to also refer more people and get the Bitcoin bounty. By you showing them the secret, then your cement will be watering. Once you are watering your cement, your foundation will become strong. Thank you.
Oh, isn't that so true what he just said? You notice how he started off. Remember he said it was dry, but you got to put what? Water on it to make it wet.
Wet.
Because if it's dry all the time, there's no movement, there's no growth, there's dead. Yeah. It's dead.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, brother.
Thank you too.
All righty. Okay, let's go to Brother Haroon. How you doing, Brother Haroon? You there? From Nigeria.
Yes, I'm here.
Let me ask you a question. And you know what the question is going to be. You know what the question is probably going to be. Is your cement in your place in TBC, is it wet or dry?
I can't understand you. I can't understand.
Okay.
That.
Is your cement wet or dry?
Well, my cement is
Yes,
wet.
correct.
My cement is wet in order for it to dry and be concrete, to be strong.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yes.
You got anything else
Yes.
you want to? Anything else you want to say while you got the floor? Anything?
Yes. Like others are saying, our cement, we should wet our cement. So when we wet our cement, then we want it to be solidified so that it will it will cement, and it will make the bricks that we have built stronger. So in TBC community, as my colleagues have said, we should sensitize our partners, those that we brought into TBC. We should sensitize them that what they are holding is more valuable than gold. And we should continue to introduce these free kringles to other people as well. Because they should know the value of what they are having in their own wallet, whether kringles or a whole TBC. We are all millionaires in TBC community. Then for us to cement the bricks that we have made, we need to continue our efforts in setting their mindset towards the fact that TBC is the only cryptocurrency that has come to liberate the world from the shackles of hegemony, for the hegemonies of the elite, from the shackles of the elite, from the shackles of poverty. So that is what TBC has come to do. We should encourage our people that they should have patience. We are going towards the liquidity of TBC so that the world will accept it as the only means by which we will get financial freedom. All other cryptocurrency, they are being handled and being manipulated by the elite. But TBC is never like that. TBC is the solution to the poverty of the world. So this is what we should all know. Then we should have patience. Most majority of us, we came into the TBC community because we need quick money. Most of us do not know the importance of TBC, and you will know that TBC has to be got cemented before it can become solidified, and it will become strong to the extent that nobody can push it down. So this is all what we should know. TBC is the way, and TBC is our birthright. So we should hold it with we should hold it cautiously, and
he's having a little bit of challenges in Nigeria, folks. And you know that happens in their country sometimes. So he'll be back with us in just a minute. Okay. Okay, let's go to Brother Musa. Musa, you there, brother?
How are you today?
I'm doing fine. I want to ask you a question. Is your cement, is it wet or is it dry?
My cement is wet, ready to go.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's wet because we already have a vision. The vision is the new blockchain. And admin need us, everybody. The community is growing up now. We need to come together to make it realizable to have our new blockchain very soon. Yeah.
Right.
So October 1st is the day when everybody is supposed to come in and make that movement so that things can be realized.
Yep.
Go to the blog. The blog is telling us what is needed. Just read the blog and be part of TBC community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So true. So true, folks. Okay, brother Sharif Khan from the Bangladesh community.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Give me floor. And every leader is come here. Welcome and wonderful broadcasting, sir. Cement, sir, is now very, very important in our community too now. And dry cement not work, sir. Cement and mix the water, then wet and working. So cement using first of all our TBC community, every leader, and heavy cement. I think there is great leader here. All are the heavy cement, sir. I think, and we are using first month first next using, sir. Then we are grow our community and build our community, and we have go to a new technology, blockchain technology, sir.
That's right. That's
Yes,
where we
sir.
want to go, folks.
Yes. So we are ready to go. Usable cement. I mean, mix the water, not dry cement. Dry cement does not work, sir. That's why here is every liter is heavy cement. Is mix the water and working. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Daniel. How you doing, brother Daniel? Just unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
You take the phone.
Okay, there you go. I got you now. Go ahead. I got a question for you. I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Thank you, Malida, for your question. My cement is very wet. As admin has ordered us to cement our community, we need to, and I need to do every effort to cement my community as usual. Because without cementing my community, it cannot be possible for us to reach our 1 billion member as our plan or as our vision is mandated.
That's right. That is right.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my leader.
Thank you. Mr. Latif, are you there? Can you speak to me today, Mr. Kasuma Latif? You there? How you doing there, brother?
Hello.
I can hear you today. Great. You can hear him. Well, we got a question for you. Hold everything.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Your cement wet or is it dry?
Thank you. It's a Stephen Coffee.
I know y'all like that question.
My cement is very wet. Because as we are in the block every day, I can see most of my leaders were in the block, especially Brother Mbi. He explained everything about how you can be cementing your blocks to prevent them falling. And even if your cement is not very wet and you place the blocks on top, it will fall. So now I'm organizing my downlines. Make sure that everybody must pay the admin fee first day of every month to get the benefits for their community. and I'll make sure that I'll guide all my downlines to do the same thing as I'm doing, and the way as my sponsor taught me, Mr. UC Smiler. He never leave me. And he even taught me how to get something to support my downlines. He taught me the cash flow system, and I've been trying it since before Admin give her the promo. I've tried my best to get my position in the English Bitcoin contest and even French. I've got all of them.
Good,
so
very good.
Now I'm also teaching my downlines for them to get, because if they get the cash flow in the TBC, they won't leave it.
Right.
So I'm teaching them how to duplicate themselves for us to get our 1 billion members within a couple of months. That's it.
Train them, right? Keep training these people correctly. That's the key,
Thank
folks.
you.
That's the key. Training people. Very good. Thank you. All right, let me check on my brother down here, Mr. Godwin Winter. I know he's laid down a little bit. I'm gonna make sure okay, I'll make sure you're awake, brother. I got a question for you. Mr. Godwin Winter down here. Unmute yourself, brother. If you're using a phone, just it's down the bottom left-hand corner. It's got a line through the audio. There you go. I got a question for you, Mr. Godwin.
Okay, sir.
Hello? I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Thank you. I know the same question goes to everybody. And I am ready to answer you. Yes, my cement is wet. It's very wet. Because I know that on the 1st of October, I'm going to be on the table to be making payments. Because I'm also a cash center. I'll also be making payments. Yeah. So admin has ushered us or has introduced us this write-up that we have to keep our cement very, very wet. It gives the differences between the dry cement and wet cement. So as your cement is wet, you'll be able to make growth. You support the growth of the community by keeping your cement wet. You make the payment on time, because I've been said that as some people don't have Bitcoin, some of our downlines don't even know about Bitcoin. But we, the leaders, have actually got access to Bitcoin. We can make payments using Bitcoin or bulk credit. So we having this as a medium, we'll be able to help our downlines to cement the growth of the community. Yeah. So I also want to add up to this. Most people are just thinking that TBC is just only for future something or long-term this thing. TBC admin has actually posted something like we have a short-term, middle-term, and long-term. So within a short term, as long as you become a member of TBC, you can start earning from TBC from that day. If the first day you sign up, you can start earning from there. It doesn't stop there. You have your TBC, but we are in the distribution stage. At this stage of distribution, what do you have to do? You have to help us duplicate. As you are duplicating, you cannot duplicate in vain. You have to get something in return, because the person outside there doesn't know about TBC. You know knowledge, or you have the power to educate or to elaborate more about TBC to the person. So the person will not just leave you. The person will offer something in return. That is how you get a benefit. As we are cementing the growth of TBC, that is what we are doing. Now, I've got to realize that TBC has some futures, some innovative futures. Like TBC has, it's an incremental innovation. And also TBC is a disruptive or breakthrough innovation. And TBC is also a transformational innovation. Yeah, that is how I have seen TBC so far. And as we are here, we are what? Diffusion, making communication about TBC to many, many people. We are making diffusion. So as long as we are in this platform, we'll be able to have more ideas, concepts that we can implement in TBC, because TBC has exposed a lot of intelligence and what? Exposed our smartness that we have actually, we ourselves, we were not aware that we have so much to offer to the world. So this is why we have an opportunity to cement our group. Let no one think of any selfish gain, that cementing our group is only for some top leaders' purpose. No, it's not like that. It's for our benefit, for the whole of the community. Because if you leave somebody behind, the community will never fulfill its promises or its purpose. The purpose is there. Let's see it. Now, I used to listen to Les Brown. He said that he actually said something about Chinese bamboo tree. He said Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. 1 year you water it, it doesn't show anything. The following year you water it, you keep watering it, it doesn't show. 3rd year it doesn't show. 4th year it doesn't show. Until 5th year, that bamboo tree that you were watering, you because of your consistency and persistent action, that you have actually having a believing system that this bamboo tree one day will show up. It starts germinating from the 5th year. And from there, within some few weeks, that bamboo tree that you have been watering for so many years started shooting up to the law. That is how TBC will be. That is how TBC is. So as we are in the mass adoption stage, this is the time for us to cement our group. Thank you very much for this time.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Awesome. So true. Everything you just now said. So true. Excellent, brother. Excellent. Okay. Mr. Dickens. Mr. Dickens. How you there? How you doing there, brother Dickens?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, Stephen, I'm hearing.
Okay. Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Thank you so much. My cement is wet. I have one comment on that terminology that admin brought up about making or keeping our cement wet. We cannot have a dry cement, or in case a builder is building, cannot proceed anywhere when the cement is dry. He has to keep it wet. The cement is dry. So I looked at it in that way. For us to enroll and even teach our new entrants into the community on how to keep their cement wet, then we can't get anywhere. So that's why that terminology actually, it had to give me more motivation how to keep my new entrants into TBC, to keep their cement wet, so that even mine can keep wet. Because if they do what we are told, we tell them to do, then we are not going to keep on crying. Where do we get the monthly admin fee? How do we cash out? That kind of thing will end unless we are not sure of what we are doing. But to me, TBC, I think it came like, it's a miracle. It's something that I've never seen in the world, and it's going to save almost everyone who is actually focusing on it, than those who are doubting and trying to cement or to keep the cement wet for other programs out there. I've seen some people, they are trying to make the cement wet for other programs than focusing on this abundance that God has brought for us. So I encourage everyone to keep the cement wet. That's when we shall move on. That's when we shall raise 1 billion people.
That's right.
That's my word. Yeah.
Wow. Y'all making some very good points today. Again, this is second day in a row that this has been on fire. Y'all on fire again today. I'm telling all of you are. All of you are. Thank you so much, Mr. Dickens. Thank you. Okay, now lastly, I see him he showed up, Mr. Tendy. How you doing? How you doing, Tendy?
I'm doing fine, sir. Sorry, where I am right now, there is no light, so I was
Okay, no problem, no
out of
problem.
my phone shut down.
I can hear
my
you.
phone shut down, so
I can hear you. Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
Okay. The question for you is your cement wet or is it dry?
Wow. By cement, me, I see that since to me, I've not really achieved what I want yet. I am just starting. So I see my cement as is very, very wet. Wet and solid in the sense that it's ready to be applied. So since we are still on the work, it simply means that, wow, my cement is so prepared and ready to be applied. Yes. So the application starts from now, from day one, since when we got that keyword given to us by the admin. And in response to that, we are preparing this cement and making sure that come October 1st, 2019, that cement should be used to an extra mile in which we should be getting ready for us to reach to the point at which there will be no regret, no turning back for our own full-blown economy. So it should be this year, and that is why from October 1st should be that day that the cement in which we have so much prepared to be used or applied should be at initial stage at that very point, so that we can realize our economy, full-blown economy, come this year, ending of this. It shouldn't pass this year. So my cement is ready for work, ready for application. And I believe that each and everyone here present, and those in the community, and those listening to this live, or those who will listen to it later, have prepared, because the TBC admin has given us that cement to be used. And he has also instructed us on how we can create avenues towards what? Making a proper preparation of that cement in which he has given to us. So since we have all that is needed given to us by the admin, is now left for us to do what? Apply it. So the application have already started, but for us to ensure the application to a good point, that's come October 1st, 8 grains of gold administration fee should be paid on that day. We out there, we in here, we around the world, we as TBC community members should make sure we apply the cement at a thorough stage come October 1st. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, could it be said any better than what he just stated? Okay, so folks, I just heard from everybody. Okay, let me go to Merlin. You hear all of this, didn't you, dear? You hear all this?
Yes, baby, I heard them all. And again, they are on fire.
Honey, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Is your cement wet or is it dry?
Of course, it's very wet.
You see that? Look, everybody's on fire, okay? Because when your cement is wet, that means it's continuous. It keeps growing. It keeps building. You keep laying on more people. People is power. That's why the coin is what? For the people, by the people. You know? Folks, let me tell you something. All of y'all are, a lot of y'all are some really great people in this community. All of y'all are different in your own way on how you do things, but we all do things similar. We got to keep pushing forward, because if we don't keep pushing forward, and like that was so sad, if you don't use the tools in place to train the people that come into our community, then you did yourself an injustice. You haven't carried out what you should be carrying out. So make sure that when you bring people on, like Brother Latif was saying, when you're talking to your downline, you're talking to people on your team, making sure that they're all doing the exact same thing. Okay? Mr. Yusuf, if you're talking to people, and your people that you brought in the community, you brought in several, teach them the exact same thing. Okay? If you're doing something, you know you've been successful, teach them how to be successful in TBC. See, it starts with people like you, Yusuf. You've been in that top 3 several times. You already know what it takes. You know what it takes. A lot of y'all can learn from Mr. Yusuf. A lot of you can. If any one of y'all are struggling in your success in TBC, go out to some of the leaders like Mr. Yusuf. He's a leader. If he can lead other people and show people what to do, that's a leader. A leader is determined by your actions and how people see you. You see? Know what a leader is. Okay? Know what it is. All right? Okay, folks. I don't have anything else at this point. Just make sure you know we have our send button meetings tomorrow in different languages. And make sure that you support as many as you can. Get the keywords so you get your cookies. Make sure that you at my lab, if you're a broadcaster, you should be at the broadcast meeting 30 minutes before all send button meetings. And like I said before, please show up, because this is going to be a great one. Okay? It's fast. It's only 30 minutes. So get there and try to start on time, because usually when I launch it, oh my God, I see all these people popping up. It's like just popping up on my screen. So be there tomorrow. I want many people from Philippines. I want many people from parts of Africa. I want many people from other areas, that's also the United States and other parts of the world. Usually average between 20 to 40 people. I know there are more broadcasters than that. I know, if they can't do it on their computers or laptops or whatever, tablets, then ask them to do it come to it on their phone. Okay? So I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? And enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I know it's nighttime for a lot of you. I know there's early morning for people in the Philippines. Thank you all that came here, Amanda and also Crypto Magnet from the Philippines. These people get out their bed to come to this broadcast, to be with all of us, okay? And also people in Bangladesh, is late for them too. So whatever you in the early morning, night, day, whatever, thank you so much for coming to this broadcast so we can all unify and make this thing happen, okay? Let's grow the community and make this what it should be, okay? So I want to say peace to everybody.
Peace. Thank you.
Yeah, peace.